Happy holidays, everyone. Today we will be making pink pirouette snippet flowers for my upcoming project. So I hope that you all are doing well and are having a wonderful day so far. It is a gorgeous day outside, bright and sunny. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain here on Tuesday, and I love the rain. I just like to light up candles and play soft jazz music, and I like to make things when it's raining because it's just peaceful and relaxing to me. So I finished one snippet flower here that I want to show you. So here's this one. This one will go inside the journal that I am making, and I used the pink pirouette 1.5 circles for my center. Isn't it just gorgeous? So this is like a blush pink, and I used very beautiful vintage lace and eyelash trim and applique and vintage pearls, and this beautiful gold and pink tulle trim and a white and glitter green tulle trim. So pretty. And then I backed it with a doily and a clip, so you can move it anywhere you would like to. You can even use it in your craft room or your bedroom as a tie back for drapes or something. That's what I have done. So, so one is finished, and I used this beautiful digital, I mean, look at it. Look at the dress and how everything just tied in with this snippet flower. So I made one, and I would like to make another one with you. So I grabbed some artificial flowers. These ones are from Hobby Lobby, but you can use any flowers. Just pull it off the stem and take it apart. We'll do that together in just a moment. And then I also have some doilies here because I'm not sure what size flower. I want to make a big flower. So we may use this one from Hobby Lobby and take it apart and ink it. So since it is fabric, it will take ink pretty well. So I was going to use pink ink to make this pink. So sometimes you just don't have enough time to dye everything in the kitchen or give it a bath or whatever, but this is going to be a drawstring bag for the journal. And I bought this beautiful fabric from Tina on a YouTube sale. And it is big. It is very big, and I'm going to make a drawstring bag. And I have gorgeous ribbon I'm going to use for the closure. And so I want the flower big because the flower is going to drape off the bag. So let's go ahead and start working on that. I don't want to take up too much time. And I just figured, I'd show you what I'm up to for this journal project. It's extra special to me. Jennifer made these gorgeous digitals from Vintage Ballerina Pictures, and she did an amazing job. So I will link her Etsy where you could buy these and play with them for the holiday, and really you can use them year-round. They're gorgeous. These are amazing. So beautiful. And she also has vintage ones, so make sure you look at both of those. All right, so let's take apart this flower here, and let's start inking it up and see what color it is. So pretty. I try to find flowers that are not hot glued. So when you buy flowers, make sure that you look like take your flower and look in between the petals to make sure they're not hot glued, so they don't look so rough, because the hot glue will stiffen up your flower here, and you kind of want it soft and elegant. So I'm just taking it apart here, And I'm so thankful that you all are here. And let's just have some time together. I love when you hang out with me. I love hanging out with all of you. Let's see, so this is going to be a nice layered flower here. So there it is. Maybe some dust. So I would like to take my ink. So I'm using spun sugar. And you can use whatever color you want. You really don't even have to. But the bag is, you know, a beautiful mauve and baby pink, just like the digitals. So I figured this would be absolutely gorgeous. And it is double-sided. And it's nice and thick, so I won't have to line it. So that's always nice. So let's just try this. I've done this before with Snippet flowers, but let's see what color this is going to come out. So it looks like it's going to take the color very light blushy pink, which is perfect, right? So you don't have to do the whole thing, but it's even taking on the back side, so that won't take too long. So pretty already. So I'm going to ink this up, and you ink yours up if you want to. You don't have to. So pretty. Look at the color. It is like perfect. Just stunning to me. Look at that. That's perfect. So now it's a cream and a blush pink. Look at this. So yes, you can give it a bath, but I like playing with inks sometimes too, you know. So let's put this beautiful thing together. And I do have some doilies. Let's see. This is a snowflake doily. Isn't that just darling? Oh, I love it. I think I got that from an Etsy shop. It was when I first started journaling, so it was a few years ago. So if I remember, I will link it in there. I don't think I want to do beige. This one, I mean, I don't know. Actually, the beige is gorgeous, isn't it? Let's do the beige. Let's do that. So I brought over some Fun Yummies. I gathered them together when I was working on this, and I wanted to use a vintage jewelry piece too. But let's start layering this gorgeous flower here. So I have my doily, and since it's going to be on a pretty big bag, I guess I'll use the big clip. So this is how we are going to do this here. Oops, put the clip in wrong. I like to put this over that like that. Did you see how I did that? I have done a snippet flower video before, but it has already been a year and a half. Can you believe the time? It just flies. Okay, so let's start layering this piece here. Now I have some blueberry dyed lace, but it's like a blush pink. It's very faint. So I'm going to put that on there, and this is left over from the swap I did with Laura, because I dyed hers that color. And don't worry about how big your snippet piece is, because we will trim it up at the end. I don't like to do it before. I don't know if I want to do lace as a first layer, or should we do some tulle. Now this is, yeah, let's do some tulle. This is that glitter tulle. It has that beautiful sparkly green, which there's some green in the digital. Let's see, so I'm just going to use craft glue. I like to use craft glue because the craft glue dries soft, so I like that. Now don't glue your, I mean, you could do whatever you want to, but I don't like to glue down here because I like to loop in pearls and laces as a dangle. That can be removed if you want to. That's always fun and makes it look so pretty to me. So I'm just adding glue here and a little bit on right here, but not towards the, and then maybe some right here. And let's add this tulle. And I'm going to use my little magic piece here in just a minute. This always helps. All right, let's start layering the petals on here. So just have fun. That's all that matters. So I love inking flower petals. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Boy, there is a lot of traffic. You know, I think it's from, I'm sure it's from people traveling for Thanksgiving. Going to see family, so I'm thinking this piece next, and don't worry, we will trim up the sides, so let's go ahead and do that. I want to be able to see the gorgeous piece. And then, you know, we're going to have to pick out a center. Let's put it like that. And it usually takes about a day to dry. All right, let's do, now they had a little flower in between the big flowers. So let me see here. Let me go ahead and put this little flower here. I mean, you could use hot glue if you're not worried about your flower being stiff or not. It really doesn't matter, but I like how it stays soft. And then we're going to put this flower petal here. It's about the same size as the other one, but they had a little one there, so I'm going to try to copy that. I have these pretty pieces here too. I have this gorgeous piece. It looks like snow. I think I got that from Carla. And then this one's from Rosie, but I'm going to put this one towards the end. Look at that. So pretty. But you know what would be pretty is I Rit dyed this piece here, and it's organic. It's not bleached cheesecloth here, or gauze, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's cheesecloth, it's not gauze. So let's try to open up some of this and put it in this. I think that would be so pretty. Now I have ordered some from Dawn Marie. She does hers too. She does cheesecloth, and hers are gorgeous too. All right, so let me see here. I'm not going to worry about cutting it down just yet. Let's do it this way. I will cut it down at the end. I want it nice and full and just beautiful. We will cut some of this down and I will save it. I always save my scraps. Always. All right, make sure my clip is right like this. Okay. All right, so I added some more tulle and this petal. So that is looking so pretty to me. Nice and full. I want a big flower. Big flower. Especially for this. Okay, so now I'm going to add in a piece of the snow. And then I'll put this on top. And then I'll add a piece of this. And then this. And then we're going to add our center. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so pretty. All right, so this is what we have so far. So beautiful, so pretty. And I just took my tool and pushed right in the center there to kind of really get it glued in there. And at the end, you could always go around and glue some more. So let's let that settle for just a few minutes. Look at the layers on this. She is just gorgeous. Yummy. All right, so we are going to pick a center. So I shouldn't have moved her so far because I need to look at the flower. Let's see here. And let's decide on a center together. I kind of like the vintage. The center of the dress is so pretty. It's so hard to choose when they're so pretty. I even like the ballerina. The Christmas tree is gorgeous too. So I'm just looking at the vintage. It really stands out with the light pink and the fabric, doesn't it? This one does too. I would think it was either this one or this one, but I'm gonna go with the ballerina tutu and legs. I think that is so stunning to me. I like that too. So I think we're gonna go with that one because I like the fabric, the vintage colors with the pinks. I think that is really pretty. And then this one is also vintage. She is just gorgeous. so hard to decide. Let's go with her. Okay, so we picked one. So thank you for helping me decide. It's always nice to get some help deciding. Okay, so she is so pretty. I love the vintage colors with the pinks. I think that's really pretty. All right, so plus it would look really good with the vintage bracelet piece that I'm going to tie in with this. So that worked out pretty good. So I have a piece of felt, and I also blueberry dyed this for the swap. And what I'm going to do is we're going to punch this out real quick. If I can hold it in the center correctly. Nope, I'm not going to be able to. Let me cut this out. All right, so I did glue it to a piece of felt to give it a little bit of cushion. And this is, I believe, cardstock. So you could do this on fabric. I've done both. And then I'm going to make sure, because it's going to be clipped in into the bag. So I'm going to glue this. No, I'm not. Okay, so I have some appliques here. Let's move this over here. Don't get stuck on the drapes. Let's see. I kind of want to put some eyelash trim, and I don't know if I'm going to do any appliques on this. I don't know. I mean, we could, but I don't know. I put appliques on this one. I'm trying to make it a little different. So, let's see. Let's fluff up our old trim here and just kind of do this for a second. Just kind of like, everything's sticking to the applique. And then put that in the center, and I want it soft. I'm not going to put any pearls around it. That is so pretty. And then I have this bracelet. It's a vintage bracelet. And I'm going to cut some of it off. But see this piece right here? Where you would loop it and close it? I'm going to put it in right here. It would be pretty draped like that, but you know, it's missing a stone right here. So I would have put it in there if it wasn't missing a stone. So I think we're going to cut it right here. All right, so let me move this out of the way. That applique is just sticking onto everything. Okay, let's quickly glue this down. I kind of like that look, just kind of a messy look, but it's not really messy. It really softens up the photo, doesn't it? It makes it look really pretty. I'm going to do that right there. And then let's quickly put this on here, and I'm not going to tuck it under the picture. I don't think I should tuck it under the picture because it would be really cute to put a bow on that, wouldn't it? That's what I was thinking, a bow. Gotta love bows. Alright, so I have decided not to add the jewelry piece. It's too heavy, and it weighs down the petal, and it doesn't look right. Let me show you. So if I put this here, see what it does to the flower petal? If I put it in the middle, so what I might do is clip it to a lace piece dangling right below it, maybe. So we'll have to see. So I'm gonna hang on to this piece right here because I'm not sure quite what to do with yet, because the flower looks so soft. It may just not make it look right. So I'm just gonna add the bow on here for now. And then let's go ahead and hang the tassel off of the doily in the back. So I'm just going to glue this for now. So I figured I could put it right here. And it'll help keep the picture soft and pretty. And that's what I'm going for. I'm not going for something, you know, too bold. I want it soft, like a ballerina, just soft and elegant. So let's go ahead and trim it up and then let it dry for a few minutes before we do the tassel. So I'm cutting around the flower to kind of soften up the edges. And then I go back through here and fluff up that cheesecloth. Kind of stretch it out and make it look natural. I think cheesecloth is so pretty. That is so pretty to me. So she looks just amazing. See all the stuff I cut off? And I left a little corner kind of dangling there. So I just left it dangling here. You kind of want to stretch the cheesecloth in different directions to kind of get that look there, and then kind of reinforce your flower petals down in the center so it keeps its shape as it's drying. So here is the back. So now I would like to dangle some beautiful tassel trim off of this. Since it's so big, I wanted a big flower. It's just soft and beautiful in it. It's just gorgeous to me. So make sure you definitely make one of these. They're fun, and there's no right or wrong way, really. So, alright, so I let it dry for about 10 minutes, and I have looped in some trim, and I'm going to do the last one with you. So I did petal pink dye this vintage dainty lace that I used to have in my shop, and the other one is tea dyed, and I just love that look together, the baby pink with the tea dye. I just think it's so pretty. So I just randomly cut some pearls and the vintage pearls, and we're going to loop it in here together, the pink and the pearl in that hole in the doily there. And then you just want to kind of like, you know, look how pretty this is. And it takes overnight to dry, like I said, at least a few hours, at least. So here she is, so pretty. Press it down in the center there, and this is going to dangle. This is tea dyed and petal pink dyed with some vintage pearls, and I'm going to leave it long. So pretty. So I hope that you like this Snippet flower, pink pirouette Snippet flower project here, and I hope that you give this a try. It is so fun to just have some time and get into your craft room or your craft area and just use your imagination and create something beautiful, right? So I thank you all for coming by and hanging out with me today. Happy holidays to you and your families. I love you all so much, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.